Welcome back to the Last on Trash. You know who you're back with? Zach and Junior. Alright, so today... Hey! Shh! Dogs in the back here. Growing y'all. Today we got Sweetwater, Gone Trippin', West Coast Style IPA. There's a clear picture of it. What percentage is this alcohol? 7%. We're gonna be fucked up. Alright. We're gonna try it. We haven't tried it yet, so.
Cheers, folks!
Oh! 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 No. Oh, God. Oh, no. That is nasty.
It's an IPA.
That is nasty. Oh, I cannot drink that.
You can.
No, I can't.
You're going to.
I can't drink that.
You
Oh,
can kill that little dude.
dude, that is disgusting.
Don't be a vagina. Come on.
That is nasty, dude. I'm gonna have to hold my nose.
Just do the same maneuver when you pick up dog shit.
I don't pick up dog shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. That maneuver.
Oh, God.
Just take a big old swallow.
I did. What the hell? Who would drink that nasty ass shit? What do you think of it?
I don't like it. I like it.
You calling me a vagina?
I don't like it.
Oh, God.
But hey, whose glass is empty?
I'm working on it, bitch. God, you're definitely not buying that shit again.
No, hell no. And I mean, if you're an IPA drinker, let's put it this way. If you're an IPA drinker, by all means go for it. But
if you don't drink IPA, I don't recommend it.
Leave that shit alone.
0 out of 10. 0 out of 10.
I mean, it's not the worst IPA I've ever drank. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's pretty good. It's pretty decent for an IPA, but it's not the best one out there by any means.
I don't know. I'm trying to finish this shit off. This is disgusting.
Oh.
3 minutes of this shit. Ah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a 0 out of 10 for this white boy right here. That's disgusting.
It says don't float the mainstream.
No.
Oh,
God.
if it says don't float the mainstream, I wonder if this came out of the mainstream.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, I could see it.
I mean, I've drank some good things by Sweetwater, but that, however, is not one of them.
Wasn't it like our first or second podcast? We did a Sweetwater's blueberry, didn't we?
I think it was a Sweetwater.
Look, I think we did a Sweetwater. If I can find the page. Yeah, Sweetwater Blueberry Pale Ale. That was good.
Yeah, exactly. That's the reason I said I've drank some good stuff by Sweetwater.
There's some IPAs I like, but that, I mean, 0 out of 10. I mean, I know I've done said that like 3 times, but that was probably the worst IPA I've had. I'm just, being honest. I did not like that one. If y'all are IPA fans, I mean, y'all can definitely give it a try, but I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
I don't recommend it. We drunk it because,
I mean,
I ain't trying to waste money.
I mean, IPAs, anybody.
It's like a hit and miss.
Yeah. Some IPAs are good, some ain't. I mean, some have a little stronger, stouter taste, but I don't know. I got a buddy that drinks Voodoo Ranger. I don't know. I mean, I know it's an IPA, but
I don't think I've ever tried a Voodoo Ranger. We're gonna have to try those sometime or another.
Yeah, we'll pick one. We seen one today. I don't know. That's a New Belgium style.
Yeah.
I'll tell you now, New Belgium. If we can get some New Belgium is a smaller brewery than like Sierra Nevada, but they have better quality beers. They have IPAs. They have all grades of stuff. They used to have one back in the day called the Emperor, and I ain't gonna lie, man, that's pretty good. I mean, it smelled like straight up weed, but I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. Oof. I wasn't gonna finish it, but you know, I don't like being called a vagina.
How y'all doing today, world? Welcome back to Laughs on Drafts. If you're following us and all that good stuff, and if you ain't, start.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're just we've talked about it. We're just two back in the wood, you know, country boys that we are no experts at editing videos. What we do is all unedited. Like we just do it and post it.
Yeah, I mean that's
so. Yeah, so we're no good. You know, we're not like all these famous YouTubers and shit that you spend hours and hours of editing. No, we do it. We post it.
I mean, yeah, we're using our own money to, which, I don't think I've contributed to the beers and all that stuff. And Jackie Moon, he's working up on the production side of things, new mics, tripods, video stands, tablets, stuff like that. We're and that's something that we'll probably invest in here soon. Also, coming up here in the next upcoming weeks, not sure, can't really say when. I have a man hangout coming soon. I'm going to put 2 chairs in there, mini fridge, and all that good stuff. Like I said, it might be a couple of months from now, but we're going to start doing our podcast out into what I'm going to have a man cave. I just had me a building purchased, and it's being constructed right now. We'll let you know what the process is on that later on down the road. And that's where we're going to start turning tables. I think if we're going to start doing serious stuff and we're going to start making, if it's something we're going to continue with, we're going to start doing it with better backgrounds. Mm-hmm. We're going to start doing it with, try to get some higher end equipment.
Yeah.
Have a better place to block out noise. Places where we can review things. Don't have to worry about anything. Any kind of background noise, anybody talking or stuff like that. And like I said, it's a process in itself. Like I said, we're doing this with our own money, our own time, and all that good stuff. And so he's contributing, I'm contributing.
Yeah.
And
who knows? I mean, I don't know. I don't ever really expect this to take off and do any good. I mean, you always hope it does and everything. I really hope it does. I mean, I hope that maybe one day down the road that we can have better equipment, like you said, better background and stuff like that, and maybe can make some money off this. And but if not, oh well, we're just having a good time, having fun, trying out different beers and everything. I hope y'all, whoever is out there listening, that y'all enjoy this. I hope y'all can give us some feedback and everything like that. We would appreciate it. Unless you got some negative shit to say, then fuck yeah.
Yep.
Good. Well,
2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it.
But no, we try to not offend anybody. Because this whole world is nothing but whatever.
Yeah. Also, I thought I've done some thinking myself the past week about some things about encrypting podcasts. As far as like you know, I know we talked about in the last video we're going to start encrypting. Reviews and stuff like that, and we're going to also other things that I'm going to talk over with Jackie Moon here shortly, probably after this podcast is done. Um, different things about uh, life lessons, life stories on a daily, I guess you would say, encrypt about how the days went, and also it would be somewhere along the lines of I guess you would call it motivational help. Um, uh, I've had several people at my work too that I've told my some my life stuff to. Um, I've said a little bit in some previous podcasts several weeks back, and I'll get into a more detailed situation on that one comes. But just be prepared. I mean, we'll probably encrypt a laugh or two in there, but more of the serious side of things will come out in that one right there about who we are, at least about who I am, and if Zach wants to get into his and then go into depth of each individual subject, he can. But me, I will. I mean, I don't have a problem at all because I've been told twice within the past week that I need to be motivational side of things as far as talking to people about things that might be going on in their life, hardships and stuff like that. And but like I said, that's going to come later on down the road, I think. But
that definitely would be a really good episode or a couple episodes. I mean, because I feel like.
Oh yeah, I mean, it would be a couple episodes, and like I said, I mean, if there's a way for, and I know this stuff going up on YouTube. Yeah. Anybody that can watch and go on from there, they can comment, leave comments there, and I would definitely be more than happy to touch on comments and subjects there about stories, and especially like whether it be anybody that have a hardship going on in life, of whatever it may be, and try to help give you a motivational side to bring you out of it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah. But yeah, that's going to come later on. And like I said, that's just something that I thought that I would throw in here. But like I said, it would all go on, it would always be his call, really.
No, I mean, it's our thing. Like, I mean, we both get together, text throughout the week trying to get some ideas for our episodes. I mean, this is yours as much as it is mine. I mean, we both sunk money into it, whether it's equipment or beer or whatever. So, I mean, This is both ours, not just mine, So, like, yeah, we sit down and we talk about that stuff and everything. I don't make a decision without talking to you first. Just, the other way around too, vice versa.
But anyway, let's move on with this right here.
Got into a little bit of a deep topic there for a second, but it's all good.
But, like I said, we're just prepping for the future of things, and I know you had said something about you wanted to talk about something.
Yeah, mental health and, like stuff that we've been through to just to give y'all a little bit of a background story on us. I'm not sure if we really got into depth.
We've gave some background, but we haven't went into depth.
Yeah.
On a lot of things.
So,
And I mean, like I'd like to give y'all bring up a subject that you might have already seen, but let me go into depth. Mm-hmm. With that subject when it comes down to it.
Right.
So, but yeah, we're going to veer off of that right there for right now and get on in with this one right here. Yeah, we're about 15 minutes in talking to this, and I hope y'all are still around listening. And we're going to dive on into
I just got to thinking about it and everything. I don't even know if it's worth talking about now since we got to talking about in depth.
We can always veer off and talk about something.
Yep. Aliens, and not the illegal kind.
Lord knows we got to be following them. No, no, I'm thinking.
I'm talking about aliens from space.
Yeah.
Do you believe in them?
I believe that there is something else out there besides us, not knowing whether or not it is exactly aliens or.
Well, I know a lot of people say, you say aliens, a lot of people are thinking either like little green men or, gray alien or aliens with gray skin and big black eyes and stuff like that. I'm not saying that they couldn't be creatures out there like that, but you gotta think, the space is endless. We're in our own little Milky Way area, and apparently there's thousands of Milky Ways out there and planets and stuff. You can't tell me that we are the only civilization out there.
There's, you got a galaxy around with us.
Yeah.
There's multiple galaxies.
Right.
So far.
See, I like to believe. And of course I know there's probably no truth to it, but this is what I believe. I believe there's planets out there that's just starting out like we did. Adam and Eve, not saying they're going through the exact same thing this planet went through.
Yeah.
But then I also believe there's planets out there in like the western, 17, 1800s. I feel like there's planets out there that's way more advanced than us. They got flying cars and spaceships. They probably been out there looking in the stars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I also believe there might be little green men. Maybe there's gray aliens out there. There might be, all these different creatures out there. I don't believe we're just the only ones out there. But what would you do though if you ever met an alien or like a planet of aliens?
That would depend on how friendly they are.
Let's say they are friendly. Like, they are good down to earth, friendly, aliens. What would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah.
First off, I would be talking, see what kind of, see what they're about. And second, I would be going to do the Jay and Silent Bob type deal thing. I would be reporting back to my podcast saying, look, homeboy just found a new alien life form. And I'm going to be the first one to try to fuck it.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if I ever met a planet of aliens that were friendly and everything like that, I'm telling you right now, I'd be partying with the motherfuckers. I'd be like, let's get fucking wasted, let's smoke some weed, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Let's get fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way, and then like I said, going on, then when I got back over here and I went to tell my story about it, I would be like, well, and then people would know me because I'm sure I'd be all over the news.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There he goes.
That's the man that fucked the blue alien.
Homeboy fucked the Martian. Yeah, do the old Jay and Silent Bob ordeal. But yeah, that'd be what I'd do. But I honestly believe there's something else because, like I said, have you seen those? They're like strobes or something. They're like these the beams off of lights that that shine up through the sky, and they go around in circles, and a lot of them they like might make figure eights, they're just kind of like, I don't know. You see like airports have them, and then big events and stuff like that, they have them. I've seen some of those style of lights up in the air.
Yeah.
I've seen them about 3 times in my entire life. Twice in Holly Springs area where I grew up at. But the kicker that got me is there was no beam coming from the ground up. You know, like if I shine a light out into the woods, you can see the beam off of my light that I'm holding going out to the woods.
Yeah.
It did not have that. These 2 lights that I saw were just like, I don't know, they look like fluorescent bulbs that shined out, you know, and they was just going around. They would just go around in circles, and they was going really quick. It was just kept going.
Yeah.
And then finally, you know, there'd be another one come up, just be like, and they would almost intertwine. And I'm just like, it baffled us because I was with several friends, and we didn't know what the hell was going on. We actually got into the car and went to Walmart in Mount Airy. And those lights were still there.
Yeah.
Like they had followed us. They was still up above. And then we went back. And they was gone for a little bit. Then all of a sudden, boom, there they are right back. Like, what the hell?
Like, how far were these lights that you were seeing, though?
They were, you know, up in the sky.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it was just like I said, I mean, it was a little, like, I think, best I remember, it was a little cloudy. But inside those clouds, you could just see those lights just going.
Right.
It was like one single light just going. And then there was another one that just come and they would just.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And like I said, I've seen that 3 times. And then, like I said, to this day, I don't know what it is or what. Because there's no drone. There's no kind of. Not saying that there's not one out there, but let's get real. Something that'll move that fast and that perfect of a circle is going to cost so much money to move that quick that I don't know if anybody would be able to. I don't know. I mean, anybody would be able to afford anything like that because it was like I said. These lights were fast. They were pretty quick. I mean,
especially around here though, like you know, you wouldn't expect like you know a high dollar military plane or whatever to be around here. Like you know,
they'll just fly over for practices. That's about it. You know.
But still, like you know, one time, and a lot of people may not believe this. I mean, I don't care if you do or not. But when I was a kid, before I even hit my double digits, I seen a UFO one time. No, I'm not even joking. I mean, you could probably try to, you would never convince me otherwise. But it was probably the distance between where I'm sitting, and where your neighbor's house across the road is. That was the distance.
Yeah.
Hovering just right above some trees.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just hovering, like it wasn't moving.
Yeah.
But I mean, it moved a little bit, and it had like a little bulb or a little light underneath it that was kind of blinking, and like, it was just like hovering there and everything, right above some trees, like a round like saucer type thing.
Yeah.
And I looked at it for a few minutes because I was on the highway, I was driving, and I turned away for a second and looked again, and it was gone. I mean, just like that, like like it just disappeared, like in a blink of an eye.
I'm not going to doubt it one bit because, like I said, I mean, it was the lights we seen wasn't that far away.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of up in the air a little bit, but let's say it wasn't going to be like.
But it's crazy.
It might have been the height of like maybe a cell phone tower.
Yeah.
Or something like
that. But
that.
it's crazy. So, like, you know, if what I seen was really real. Like, let's say it was a UFO, an actual UFO and everything. I believe it was. And then you see what you did and everything like that. And there's aliens in these UFOs and stuff like that. Why haven't we um why haven't they touched down and talked to people like us? You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense, especially if they're friendly. And if they're observing us and everything, wouldn't they get more information by landing and talking to us than trying to just see what we're doing?
You would think. You know I mean, but at some point it's kind of like.
I mean,
that's kind of like animals, like a deer. They're scared of humans. I mean, most of them are. If they don't want to give you the chance to get near them. Who knows? They might be they might be a little afraid of us, just as much as we would be afraid of them. Some people would probably welcome it, but my thing of it is what I get scared about is I keep going back to damn Independence Day with Will Smith era. And I'm just like, if something like that were to happen, and
yeah, I'm sure there's probably hostile aliens out there that probably would want to destroy us and stuff. But I also feel like there's friendly, aliens out there as well.
We don't know.
And I would probably, I'm going to be honest with you, I'd probably be a little freaked out at first, but, to meet something that looked really different from me, as far as an alien or something, especially if it was 6 foot tall, gray skin, black eye alien and everything, but if it was friendly to me and wasn't trying to hurt me, I feel like I'd eventually come around and be talk to them and everything, hang out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I would definitely probably be freaked out if something like that came and tried to talk to me at first.
No, there's no doubt.
Yeah. It would probably be a very scary thing at first, but as long as he wasn't trying to hurt me or nothing like that, and I'm like, "What's up, my brother?"
Yeah,
hang out and drink a couple of space beers.
That'd be a whole different name for a brewery, wouldn't it? Yeah. Brewing style beer, outer space. What the fuck is in this?
Galaxy beer.
Oh yeah, galaxy beer. Alien jizz.
Yeah. It's what is this? This is my pee. Why is it so spicy? Yeah, like I said, at first I'd be a little freaked out, but then again, if they wasn't trying to hurt me, I'd be it'd be cool as hell,
It would be cool. Especially, who knows? I know the government had said something a while back. Hey, we're probably could be looking at. But you got to think who it come from? Joe Biden, slow Biden.
Yeah.
He was just an unidentified aircraft.
What kills me is that, why the government's trying to keep that shit from us. Because, there's been probably millions of people that have seen UFOs over, probably since the beginning of time, really. I don't know, but, damn. But, yeah. Hey! Hush!
Fucking dogs, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
But, yeah. Hey! Shut up!
Area 41. Is that right?
51.
Area 51. Yeah. That is one thing that I really do wish that we knew what was inside of. Because it's untold. Nobody has ever been in
Yeah.
there.
But yeah, like I was saying, it kills me though. Like, government tries to hide all these alien, uh, conspiracies, or from us and stuff like that. Oh, aliens are not real, or this, that, whatever. Like, when we've all, well, maybe not all of us, but like I said, millions of people have seen UFOs or unexplained things like Roswell, New Mexico, and or Roswell.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
yeah, New Mexico. In the 40s or 50s when they had that UFO crash and everything like that. Like.
I mean that, and like I said, it's just like that crash that happened was in Alaska or something like that, and they said it was an unidentified object, and I don't think anything ever else could come above that of what that object was.
But like I don't know why they tried to hide that shit and everything like that. I mean, of course, I wouldn't want to meet an unfriendly alien, but yeah, if you aliens, if you're listening to this podcast, which I highly doubt it, but if you are, and if you're friendly, come party over here in Dobson, North Carolina. Or Pilot Mountain, North Carolina. Either way,
I don't know. This touchy kind of subject or deal, because what is something you want to do that you want to know about, but it's unknown? You always want to try to find out. How do you find out something that it's just so few far in between? That's what gets me. I really do wish that I could figure that out, but I've yet to try to. I don't even know where to even begin. Well, who would? Nowhere to begin to even try to find out any kind of information like that. I mean, it ain't like we have like a.
It ain't gonna be in our lifetime, at least. I don't even know if it'll be in my daughter's lifetime, but I feel like one day, we might go out into the stars and meet other aliens and everything. I mean, who knows?
I'm not gonna put it past it, but like I said, I think it's true. But
I mean, I heard talk that they're wanting to colonize Mars. So I mean, who knows? We may.
I was just sitting there thinking about that.
We may eventually, Like I said, I don't know if it'll ever be in our lifetime though.
I don't know. I don't even know how they'll do that.
What my understanding of it is they'll put some like big old domes, like on Mars, that has oxygen and stuff in it, and people live inside those domes. But I watch a lot of sci-fi movies and shit like that, so I mean, who really knows, Like,
I don't know. I've heard something about the Mars ordeal, but I've heard that it would take like I don't know. It would take so much chemicalization out there and just release it. But it would be years and years before it would ever even be ready to even kind of go off of, live out there without having to stay inside somewhere.
And I also talk about there's other planets out there that's very similar to our atmosphere and stuff like that they think can actually support life without any kind of special domes or anything like that. And if that's the case, why are we not trying to build rockets to get to these places? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, do we not have the technology to put people under for a couple years, like you see in some of these movies?
I mean,
if we do, then why not go to some of these planets that can support life and move out into space?
I don't know. I've heard there was a second Earth.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you heard that?
I heard, yeah, like I said, there's a planet not that far away. I don't know, like, how far, but I'm sure it'd probably take several years to get there.
Yeah.
Because it takes a while to get to the moon.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but,
I wonder actually how long it does take to get to the moon. I'm going to Google that right there real quick. That would be something too, though. I've also heard people say that we've never even been to the moon because how can a flag vacuum? Can a flag ripple in the vacuum of space? But
I don't know.
so,
but if you could go to a planet that can sustain life, like a second Earth, would you go?
would I go?
Yeah.
I probably would. It would just depend. Well, it actually does not take as long as what you think to get to the moon.
How long does it take?
It takes about 3 days. It takes about 3 days for a spacecraft to reach the moon.
Really?
During that time, a spacecraft travels at least 240,000 miles.
Damn, 240,000 miles spacecraft. Could you imagine though, if you could drive from here to the moon, like how long it would take though? Because your car only goes 65, 70 miles an hour, and I think this rocket goes like 100 times that, 1,000 times that, really. So it would take you it'd be like probably driving from here to California and back again, you know?
Well, it's like, the that military jet, that's the F-22 Raptor.
Yeah.
Top speed is 1,500 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, so what's 1,500 times 24? 36,000. So 1,500 times 48. So 48. So 72, 1,500.
We're doing some math, y'all.
So for just that jet, our fastest jet in the world,
Yeah.
in 3 days, at its maximum speed, is only going to travel 108,000 miles.
Sure.
I mean, but my thing of it is just, I'm wondering how we sent spaceships up there that fast, traveling that fast to hold and accommodate that much fuel.
Well, here's my thing. Alright, so they said we went to space, the 60s? Was it around the 60s that we went?
I'm not entirely sure. I know we went, and it's just like the, what was it?
I want to say it was somewhere in the 60s that, Armstrong, was it Armstrong? Neil Armstrong?
Something like that.
Lance, or I don't know.
Like Lance Armstrong.
Was it Lance or Neil or some
Neil
shit?
Armstrong,
Yeah. And the other two guys went to the moon, and I believe it was in the 60s. Okay, why haven't we not been back? Technology has come so far in the last, 60 years. Why have we not, 60, 70 years, why have we not tried to go back to the moon? I feel like they're hiding something up there.
The reason the U.S. didn't keep going to the moon after Apollo is that it cost a lot of money and lives. So Apollo was that spaceship that was going up to it, and it just completely exploded.
Yeah, one of them, exploded or whatever. But like I said, like technology has come so far from then and now. Like we have better equipment. I'm sure, like it couldn't be. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. I'm not a scientist and shit, but like it just don't make no sense, with all the damn technology we have now that we didn't have back in the '60s, and they sent the damn 3 guys to the moon in the '60s, like
Yeah, '60s, '70s era, somewhere in there. Yeah. So you can imagine about what we could do now.
Yeah, exactly. If I just feel like, and it's crazy how technology kind of exploded after the Roswell incident, because like we barely had anything really, and all of a sudden we started getting this fiber optic shit and this, that, whatever. I didn't do studies on it, but like I read shit on it and everything like that. Sometimes I watch that alien show. I can't think of the name of it now. I can't think of the name of that alien show. That's on like Hulu or Netflix or some shit. Comes on TV like every week or some shit.
There's one called Roswell, wasn't it?
Yeah, but this one is like God, it's driving me crazy. I can't think of the name of it. I have to like look it up later or something and send it to you. Actually, I think it's called Aliens. I think it was or some shit like that. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. You got my mind boggled now with this shit. So, I mean, talking about a deep subject when we first started, hellfire, we're down 41 minutes into this thing right here, and I'm just still deep in thought of it.
Yeah, it's crazy though. I mean, you could sit here and talk about this for like hours. I mean, you really could.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. Like I'm not like nowhere near being like science smart or anything like that. I mean, I'm dumb as a box of rocks, but it just I believe in a lot of conspiracies and stuff like that. And like I believe there's aliens out there. I mean, I believe there's aliens that have been down here and been watching over us and shit like that and everything like that. I don't know if I really believe in alien abductions and stuff and being probed and all that, and who knows. But like I said, I mean, I'm a big believer that there's other planets with life on it. Well, I definitely believe that. You cannot tell me otherwise.
Oh yeah,
we cannot be the only planet with life on it.
Oh, I highly doubt that, especially as many galaxies as there are out there.
Milky Way galaxies, all these planets out here. Like, I mean, come on now, there's got to be other life out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wonder if the women aliens would be hot.
I remember like Total Recall, when a woman had 3 titties. I wonder if there's aliens out there like that. Oh God, I wish I had a like third arm and like.
No, I'm getting hard on right now thinking about it.
If they got 3 boobs, I wonder if they got like 2 vaginas.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Well, that would be a mood changer too, so I don't know how that would go. But, I don't know. Well, you about ready to wrap this one up?
I put the new meaning in a 3-way.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's that like? I don't know. She's got 2 of them. I ain't never been in that one before. I know a guy that has it.
He said it was good. I don't know. I always been in the left one, not the right one. Here, the right one's a little bit different.
Yep. That's it.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
yeah, let's wrap this up. But we will be back next week with who knows what. I mean, we started off 15 minutes in, talk about, mental health and this, that, whatever, and our, a little bit of our backstory, and, we spent pretty much the next 30 minutes talking about aliens. So
yeah, well, like I said, we're going to continue with that right there. We talked about the first 15 minutes. We'll continue on with that right there later on down the line somewhere. I'm not going to say when, but I'm sure it'll be later on. But thinking about doing something different on the next podcast go around. We'll hit Jackie Moon up with it next round, and we'll talk about it and go from there. And we'll see y'all next week.
Yeah. All right. See y'all later.